What's that you say? You've always wanted a secret room with a secret entrance? Me too. When I was a kid, always wanted cool secret forts. But now as an adult, they're still just as fun. Come on in. But what's that you say? There's something cooler than a secret fort with a secret entrance? What could that be?
What's better than a secret fort with a secret entrance? A secret exit!
Alright, so we are in the secret room. Or, in other words, the kids' playroom that they store junk in. So, before we do anything with putting the next secret entrance in, is got to make sure there's nothing in the ceiling. So right here is where that's gonna go. So we're gonna drill a hole real quick and throw a camera up there just to make sure. I don't think there's any vents up there, but obviously we want to make sure before we cut a giant hole in there that there's no vents up there that we need to worry about that's gonna block the path. So let's cut a hole, or let's drill a hole and see what's up there. Side note, I forgot, my partner's here today. You my helper?
No.
Oh, you're... Apparently he's not my helper today. Okay. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. I forgot, I insulated the ceiling when we put the sheetrock up there, so not going to be able to see anything. We're just going to have to, I guess, feel around with the camera and see what's up there. Alright, let's go. We're going to look one more place on the outside of this. We have a drop ceiling, so just to try to make sure before I start cutting holes that there's nothing up there. You coming, dude?
No.
You're not coming?
That's
Oh, are you gonna stay up here all day? Okay. Alright, let's go take a look at the ceiling. Oh, yes! Yes! Heck yeah. Oh. Heck yes! Nothing! Free and clear. Alright, so it begins. The secret exit to the secret room that has a secret entrance. Alright, so it's gonna go right there. When everything is done, it's gonna look pretty cool, hopefully. Ideally, you won't even know that it's obviously an entrance to anything or exit to anything. Should be hidden pretty well. So, got some hidden hinges and things. So hopefully you literally won't see anything except it's just gonna look like a seat box or like an ottoman that's built into the wall, essentially. So, let's see how she goes. All right, so we got the box made now. So there's that. So this is just gonna be the framing that the boards go over. So these are the boards we're gonna use. Just colored boards, that's the same as the ones we have downstairs. And we're just gonna put these vertically across here, and then we're gonna make a top, and the top is gonna hinge open, and then those same boards are gonna go across the top. And that's gonna kinda box everything together. So now the next step is we get to cut a hole in a perfectly good floor. So hopefully the measurements are right here. We're gonna put a pilot test hole in here and then measure from there, but I think we'll be okay. So we're gonna drill some holes in a bamboo floor, and then we'll be able to get through. All right, so I'm gonna pop the camera off real quick here. Come on, camera. All right, so that test hole goes, should go right in between the trusses. So we're gonna run downstairs and see where that goes real quick. Oh, perfect. I don't know if you can see that. Zooming in here. All right. So there's the drill bit where we just drilled through, and we got her pretty much dead center. So that's pretty much what I was expecting and hoping for. So now we'll go see real quick where that fell inside here. So we're gonna crawl up here. Looks like it's right there. Yep, there's the tip. All right, there we have it. We officially have a hole in the floor. So that goes right down into the insulation, and then right down below that into the secret room. All right, so now we got it all cut out. Got it decent opening. It's about 18 by 14 and a half. So big enough we can fit all the way down through. So now you can see the mess down there. So now I'm gonna start working on putting the boards around the outside and start closing things up. And then eventually what we'll do is I'll get some stairs down there. And then in this area, kind of right here, we'll get some, probably some 1/4 inch plywood or something, just to make it solid in there so you can't get into like the truss area. And there we go. Let's keep going. All right, so now the hole is there in the floor. What I'm gonna try to do, kids should be home from school pretty soon. I got another camera set up over here, and I'm gonna put another one, this one, right in front of them. I'm going to see how many times I can run. So that is where the hole is in the floor. So I'm gonna come down there, right in front of them, and walk that way. I'm gonna see how many times I can do that without them actually figuring out what's going on. So Let's cross our fingers.
Where did you come from?
What are you talking about?
Where is that?
Oh, I thought it was a stand on the floor. Now, alright.
Where did you come from?
What are you talking about?
Where is that?
Oh, I thought it was a stand on the floor. Alright.
What?
How are you doing that?
What are you talking about?
You did a hole in the hideout, didn't you?
What? Somewhere. The whole where?
You put a hole on top of the hideout so you could climb from upstairs down here.
You think Mom let me cut a hole in the floor?
Yeah.
You're insane.
I see that hole up there. What hole? The hole in the ceiling.
You watch this video.
Oh, Dad had to move the
Never
tiles.
tell the secret. Captain Man and Kid Danger. If you're watching this video, that means you know their true secret.
How are you doing that? I'm not letting you go until you tell me.
That's magic.
Yeah, I'm gonna go look.
We have other stairs. Huh? We have
The
stairs.
back stairs, silly girl.
You came from the hideout though.
Oh, the hallway over here.
I'm looking at the hideout.
Okay.
Don't do it.
Silly girl. Come on.
Yep, there's a hole.
Oh, there's a hole.
Any questions?
I knew it.
There's a hole, buddy.
Oh, I knew it.
Hole, you're not
Get
gonna
ready.
anything?
Ready?
Oh, okay. First.
I didn't mean that. Mom scared me, not you.
His face is crazy.
All right, so now I'm gonna kind of give you a walk around of what we did to get where we are. So when we were finishing the basement, we did that ourselves, and I wanted a really cool room down here for the kids to play in. So we planned ahead and built this whole thing into it. So this whole wall was built with the intention of hiding a door someplace on it. So we used wood, rough cut wood. So there were, kind of some odd seams and some holes and gaps and things. So it didn't look funny that there was a door there. And then we also used the same wood to kind of tie everything together on some of our post covers that hold the trusses up. That way everything kind of ties together. And then in order to make the door, what we did, and I should say, in order to be able to open the door, obviously if we would put a handle right here, it's not going to work. Or I should say, it would work fine, but it's going to look a little silly with a door handle right here. So what we did is we found a little clipboard that has kind of the rustic wood look to it, but it's got a latch or a little ledge underneath it, so we can pull open. And they didn't really make a secret sliding door hinge that was easily readily available. Certainly not for very cost effective. So I just used hinges and kind of made everything that way. And then obviously the gaps, that's where all the wood that slides in, so it has a nice tight seam. And then we go on in here, go up a little ramp, and we're in the room. So looking around the room, this is just the underside of our sunroom. So it's just probably about 3.5 feet in here. And then in the corner, this is where the secret exit is. So got some boards for a ladder, and then just goes over here and goes right up here. And then that black piece is the bottom of the cabinet. So I'm gonna shoot upstairs real quick and show you what it looks like from the top side. All right, so now we're upstairs where the cabinet is built into the floor. We wanted to do something that was big enough that we could squeeze through. So we looked for a while to see if we could find a pre-existing cabinet or chest, but there wasn't anything that fit the area that would work real well. So we ended up just building something and using the same type of trim and wood that we use downstairs. So everything kind of flowed together and it looks okay in the room. So what we did, built it right into that corner. Now we got a few finishing touches to do yet, but for the most part it's pretty much done. So we are going to put have a cushion made that fits this. This is actually just a chair cushion, hence the seam there, but it works for now. So what we're going to do then, have that custom made. Then this will be velcroed to here just to hold on to it, or just so it doesn't slide off every time it gets open. Then this comes off. Got your hinges here. Obviously that is for opening the door. And then this is the cabinet itself. So this just lifts right up. And then we just got a little wire here to stop it from opening too far and falling over. And then inside, if someone were to open the cabinet, we just have basically an empty space. So if someone were to open this, it just looks like a storage cabinet. But underneath, all right, so at the bottom of the cabinet here, when you're coming up, all you're going to do is you're just going to push in the bottom and fold this up. And there you go. Climb right down into the basement or out of the basement secret room. So there you have it. Kind of a neat little thing. So hopefully you enjoyed the build video and have the right space in your house. Pretty much anyone can do it. So thanks for watching and catch us next time.